I love learning new ways to deep clean my kitchen utensils like wooden spoons, stained coffee cups, blenders, everything that just gets kind of cloudy and mucky and grimy over time. There's lots of easy, natural, vegan ways to clean them that actually work. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. So usually a good scrub with hot soapy water is all you need to clean your wooden spoons, but I find that every once in a while I like to do a thorough deep clean because I use my wooden spoons for both sweet and savory recipes, and I don't want there to be a transfer of flavors. Plus, I want to make sure that I'm disinfecting them so that they're really nice and clean. So a great way to do this is just to make a paste with baking soda and water, give it a good scrub with an abrasive sponge, and the baking soda is going to help neutralize some of those acids. It helps to deodorize, and it really penetrates into the wood and helps to deeply, deeply clean your wooden spoons. If you want to take it a step further, you can also go ahead and make a vinegar bath with 3 cups of water and 1 cup of cleaning vinegar. You'll simmer your wooden spoons for about 30 to 45 minutes. Open a window because it doesn't smell great, but oh my gosh, it really, really, really deep cleans your wooden spoons, disinfects them, and it just keeps them in great condition. Lay them flat to dry and they're ready to use. So this happens all the time with my light colored coffee cups, and for the longest time I couldn't figure out how to get it off. I would wash with hot soapy water and nothing helped, but this really makes such a big difference and it's so quick. Just dampen the glass or the mug, then sprinkle on some baking soda and scrub, and it literally comes off so easily. You don't even have to scrub that hard, you don't have to let it sit. It's pretty much instant and it's gonna blow your mind. Then you can just go ahead and wash and dry, wash with soapy water, dry well, and this is the result. It's so fast, it's so easy, and it means that you get to take very good care of your mugs and have them for a long time with 0 stains. I love this trick. So I'm a coffee lover and I make a lot of coffee, so my coffee machine gets a lot of wear and tear. So every once in a while it's nice to give it a deep clean, not only for sanitary reasons, but also because it makes the coffee taste better. So I start by taking it apart and I'll soak the filter for a little while I clean the outside of the machine. I usually just dampen a sponge with some soapy water, wring it out and sprinkle a little tiny bit of baking soda on the sponge and just give this a good once over all over the outside of the machine to lift off any surface stains or any kind of buildup. Then I will wipe that off with a damp cloth and wash the actual components like the coffee pot itself and the filter. And sometimes that's all I need to do. I just do this with some hot soapy water and a splash of vinegar. And if it hasn't been that long since I've washed the coffee pot, that can be enough. But if I really want to do a thorough deep clean, I'll fill the coffee pot up to the 8 cup mark with water, and then fill it the rest of the way with cleaning vinegar, and I'll run that through the machine like I'm making coffee, and that really helps to deep clean the pot. And it's always amazing that the water comes out murky and sometimes even has coffee grounds in it even after I've cleaned the machine. It really just goes to show that this is a very thorough deep clean and you really get kind of every part of the machine clean. After that, you're going to run the machine with just plain water to get all the vinegar out, but you don't have to throw this hot vinegar water away. Before I start this process, I sprinkle the garbage disposal with baking soda, and then when this is nice and hot, I'll pour the hot vinegar water down into the disposal and run it, and it helps to deep clean, deodorize, and disinfect the garbage disposal. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. And then I wipe the inside lid dry. I let it dry open like this, and it's ready for use. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, then you've definitely heard me talk about Thrive Market because it's where I love to get a lot of my vegan friendly snacks, grocery staples, and just like everyday kind of items that I use all the time, like my spices, my cooking oils, my cereals, my nut butters. They have so many great options, but I teamed up with them to bring you this video because they also have a lot more than just groceries. They have eco-friendly, natural, and cruelty-free home care and beauty care, personal products. They even have pet care products. They really have so much, and I love that I can just click the vegan filter. I usually click cruelty-free and also eco-friendly or sustainable. They have a lot of different options that you can shop from because as a vegan, I don't just eat a vegan diet. I also want to, extend those values to as many areas of my life as possible. To me, being vegan is to reduce harm and to just do the best you can, and that applies to the products that I use in my home. I love that I can really shop for products that align with those values, and they make it super easy. I'll put some of my favorites on the screen here, but if you guys want to check out Thrive Market, you can click the link in the description box below. You can sign up to become a member for 1 month or for 1 year. If you've been on the fence, that link is waiting for you. There's so much good stuff, and I would love to know what you pick up, so let me know in the comments after you order. so this is my microwave plate, and if I ever have something sticky that's kind of just like gunky and mostly like syrupy, like if you spill maple syrup in the fridge and it's just like hard to get off because it's already hardened, something that works really well is a lemon oil or orange oil. Lemon oil I think works the best. Take a towel or a sponge even, but I find a cloth works a little bit better. You don't need a lot, just a couple of drops, but it not only cleans it off, but it also cleans off the residue of like that sticky residue. So if you've ever had like a picture frame and you peel off the price tag and you still have a little bit of residue, I find that using a lemon oil really helps to remove every single little bit of that. See? It works really well to get that off, and then I just wash it to get the oil off, you know, with just soapy water. And now I'm just gonna give this a wash and put it back in my microwave. That's the word, I forgot the word. Blenders and food processors can get very dingy looking and kind of cloudy over time. This is totally normal, but a great way to remove that is to make a scrub. But this time, instead of water, I use a couple of drops of cleaning vinegar in some plain old baking soda, and this makes a very potent scrub for the inside of the blender. I start by using a sponge, and I just make sure that I get it everywhere. And then I go in with a little bottle cleaner like this, and I love that it's flexible. It has a wire, so you can kind of just move it around as you need it to make the right shape so that you can really effectively clean the sides and the bottom of the blender. I also love it when I'm cleaning the blade attachment because I can get in there and really just make sure that there's no oil buildup and everything is really clean, and it comes off so easily, which is what I love about this cleaning method. At the end, if I really want to go the extra mile, I'll add a little bit of vinegar and blend it a couple times, and this is what it looks like afterwards. It's disinfected, it's sterilized, it's oil and residue free, and it's just such a satisfying feeling. If you're washing something by hand and you really want to make sure that it gets clean and disinfected, then instead of just plain soap, you can fill up a bowl with hot water, add 2 to 3 drops of concentrated dish soap, and 2 tablespoons of cleaning vinegar. Then wash your dishes as normal and they will come out shiny and clean. If there's a natural cleaning hack that you really like and know works really well, please let me know in the comments below so I can give it a try. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and don't forget to check out Thrive Market because they have so many awesome products that I know you guys are gonna love. I hope you have a really good day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.